Rennsportfreunde, erstmal einen wunderschönen guten Tag und ein recht herzliches Willkommen, Armani Talk. Schön, dass ihr dabei seid, hier heute zur 34. Ausgabe. Und das letzte Interview war ja mit dem Portugiesen Miguel Gomes und ich habe heute einen weiteren Rennpiloten aus der Euronascar Pro für euch mitgebracht und ich freue mich sehr, ihn zu begrüßen, den 25-jährigen Thomas Krasonis. Good afternoon, Thomas.
Good afternoon to you too. How are you? All good?
Yes, I'm very fine, Thomas. Thank you so much. Thomas, first of all, thank you very much for talking to time. And the first question would be, you have been driving in the racing series in the Euronascar since 2019. What are your goals for this season?
This season, I would like to finish the championship in the top 10 of the Euronascar Pro standings and to be in the top 3 of the junior category, the junior trophy, with as many podiums as possible. This is the main goal for this year.
You drive for Marko Stipp, Thomas. How did the contact come about this?
Well, Marko Stipp we were having communication the previous seasons as well. We didn't strike a deal until this year, but I am very happy that we did because the team is very professional and the car that they have given me for this season is extremely fast. So yeah, I am looking forward to go well to every race. But so far from Valencia, Marko Stipp showed me a very positive a very positive outcome for our deal. So I am very happy to be with them.
Who's your idol in sport and why is it for you?
Well, Ayrton Senna, always Ayrton Senna, because I think he's the most complete driver to ever race. I didn't live to see him race, live, and I am sad, that I didn't have that chance. But from everything that I have learned as motorsport, I think for me, it's the word idol comes with Ayrton Senna. That's everything.
Now you are driving for the Euronascar Pro in this season. What makes it different for you from the Pro to the Euronascar 2 category?
Well, Euronascar 2 category for me, it's the category where you learn the car and you learn to fight in Euronascar. But Euronascar Pro is where all the drivers, after they are ready and they want to make a name for themselves, they move to Euronascar Pro. So the competition is much higher because the total of drivers who are very fast, it's are made more than what you see in Euronascar 2. So yeah, all in all, it's much more competitive.
You're one of the most experienced under 25 years. How do you deal with that pressure? Is it for you many pressure, or do you think it's not so far?
Yeah, well, I don't see it as a pressure because I'm having fun, doing what I am doing. I like a lot that I have this title, let's say, that I am one of the most experienced on the grid and I am only 21. So I like this a lot. I have a lot of goals, that I need to show that, I'm able to carry this title, let's say, of one of the most experienced. Then that's what I mentioned in the beginning. I need to score a lot of podiums and to be in the top 10 consistently. This is the only thing. It's not pressure, but it's what I want to do by myself.
You said your goal is top 10 result on the end of the season. Would anything beyond that be a bonus for you? It was enough for more?
Yeah, well, I mean, if I can score top 5s, if I can score a podium in the Euronascar Pro, not in the trophy, not in the junior trophy, but to finish top 3 in a race, it's ideal, it's the best. But this is basically the ultimate, let's say, goal. But I need to work hard for this because even though I have improved a lot from last year and now my lap times are much better than what they were, I am still a little bit off the top 5, and this is what I want to work for towards the season.
The next race in Brands Hatch is in June, Thomas. What is your personal goal in Brands Hatch in June?
Brands Hatch for me, it's the best. Personally, Brands Hatch is my best circuit. I like it a lot. I feel very comfortable in Brands Hatch. I enjoy racing there. So I am looking for my best result of the season in Brands Hatch. Like I would like to do a top 5. I believe I can do it with the help of my team.
Thomas, how would you describe yourself as a racing driver?
Well, I don't know, calm, because I'm not. I'm always keeping a clear mind when I am racing. I am always looking forward, trying to find the best possible outcome in everything that is happening to a race. I think I am a steady driver. If my car is not having any mechanical failures, I am a good driver to collect points. So this is a benefit from me. And I don't know, I really enjoy racing. So I think this is also another positive. I just enjoy being there. So.
Do you also follow another racing series? And if so, which one do you follow the most?
When you say follow, you mean to watch or to race?
Watch.
Always Formula One, because Formula One, it's what I grew up with. I enjoy watching the races, to see what is going on, and MotoGP. I like a lot MotoGP. I give a lot of respect to the MotoGP drivers. I think they are insane. It's crazy completely what they are doing.
How important is it for you, Thomas, that you also have to be in a good mood in order to also give autographs to the fans for our conversation?
Well, it's part of the job, if you want to say it like this. You decide to be a racing driver, and you arrive at a point where you are known, and people actually like to come to you to ask for an autograph, for a picture or something. It's your duty, let's say, to be there for the fans, because in the end of the day, they matter. They watch the sport. They bring attention to the sport. And it's something that you have to do because you chose to do this job,
How often do you make sport when you have a time for your gym or another sport activities?
Around 3 to 4 times per week, I am going to the gym to prepare for a Euronascar. And if I have extra time with friends, we go to play basketball, because basketball is also a big sport in Greece, and we have everywhere, basketball courts. So let's say 4 to 5 times per week, I am doing something, exercise,
I think your long-term goal is the American NASCAR. I assume you right?
Why? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Why?
I think your long-term goal is the NASCAR in America.
Yes. Yeah, because now that I follow this path, as you said before, I am one of the most experienced in Euronascar with only being 21 years old. So I think it's a good age to be able, to put a lot of experience into my name and to make a move into America, because that is where the sport is at the highest level for NASCAR. And that is what I'm trying to do. I want to be the first, one of the best in Europe, and then to make a move to USA.
Which language, Thomas, are you currently learning, or which language do you find very interesting?
Well, I speak English, Greek. I speak German because my mother is half German.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but for the sake of the conversation, because I don't want to say anything wrong, I understand a lot of things, but I'm speaking also on a very good level. But and I would like to learn Spanish as well, because Spanish you speak in half of the world. So.
What is your absolutely favorite track in the racing series, and why is it your neutral point of view?
Sorry, favorite track, you said?
Yeah, racing track.
Okay. Yeah, Brands Hatch, for sure, Brands Hatch. I don't know. It seems a lot of fun. Also with the ups and downs where you are in the car, you feel your body moving throughout the circuit, and that is a very good feeling, when you are racing. I don't know. It's exciting. You are driving, you go to the first corner, and pop, you're back up. So this is I don't know. For me, it's exciting.
What is your favorite food?
Favorite food? Souvlaki, but I'm not allowed to eat it, because if I'm eating too much, then I'm not fitting in the car,
Right, this was very nice food.
Yeah, it's very nice food, but not for Euronascar. Maybe in the off season when I am.
For the hobby, when you're
Yeah,
going
for
to the
the hobby.
restaurant.
Yeah. Then it's okay.
Thomas, are there also moments with you where do you say nothing is going right for me today, as an example, why I'm so unlucky today, when you have to say, oh no, I have an engine problem with my car or another thing?
Well, this is it's part of racing, you know. I mean, last year for me was the most unlucky year, let's say, that I had too many mechanical problems, too many times I was doing well in a race and I didn't finish because of the car. So it's very, when you are driving, for sure everybody can tell you the same thing. You are putting a lot of pressure, you know, to yourself to go fast, and suddenly, without you doing a mistake, like you're driving normally and the car is stopping for whatever reason, and this is very uh, discouraging, how to say it, you know. It's you know, why you're asking
Or
why is
say,
this
what the,
yeah, it's
what the hell, what the hell?
yeah, it's a very bad feeling, if I can describe it like this, but it's everybody is having that, everybody. It's not everybody can have a problem with their car, so.
Do you think it's reasonable that there are also female racers in the racing series?
Sorry, one more time. I didn't hear
Do you
you.
think it's reasonable that there are also female racers in the racing series, so women in the racing series?
Yeah, if anybody, I don't have a problem at all. If somebody is fast and if somebody can drive the car fast, they should be in the series. It's no problem at all. Like, if you are not, you can be man, woman, it doesn't matter. If you are not dangerous to the other drivers and you are fast, then you can be in the series. That's the point.
You were at the Oval with Jill in the USA in this winter. Can that be an advantage for you for the current season?
Well, I don't think so, because what I learned is that oval is completely different than what we are doing here in Europe. It was my first time doing oval, and it's like I am learning to race from zero. It's something else in USA. So, I mean, it's a very good experience only on the fighting, you know, because you are constantly 1 hour and a half that you are racing. You have one driver in front, one driver in the back, one driver on the left. Everybody is moving all the time next to you, so you need to be, you know, alert all the time. So this was good for the how to handle the pressure. You learn how to handle the pressure well. Other than that, it's not helpful in Europe. It's something else.
Are you a football fan, and which club supports you?
I like Panathinaikos. I don't know if you know from Athens. It's I'm supporting that team from when I was a kid. So yeah, I'm watching. I'm hoping for Panathinaikos to be again in Europe to play to play in Champions League. This is what I'm hoping. Yeah.
How much do you admire your comparate Stefanos Tsitsipas in tennis, and those he have Greek tennis to become the #1 in the world in the long term?
Well, I mean, we are a very competitive nation, you know, between to each other. I really admire the fact that Tsitsipas has managed to be so high, you know, on the list, and to play the level of tennis that he's playing. And I also admire Giannis Antetokounmpo on the same scale. And I see it as an honorable competition, and I want to do the same thing in racing. You know, how they mention Tsitsipas with tennis, Giannis with basketball. I want to be, you know, Thomas with racing. You understand, you know, the comparison.
Who are your personal favorites for the title in the Euronascar Pro for you?
Well, who are the personal favorites? I mean, Gianmarco Ercoli, I think, is the most favorable, but because he's having the experience of the category and he's very fast, so I think when he goes again back to tempo, he's having the advantage of experience in Euronascar Pro. But Vladimir Georgis and Liam Hezemans are also very fast drivers, so they will fight with him for the position. But as you saw in Valencia, there are also many wildcards, let's say. How it's Lucas Lasser, who nobody expected to be so fast, but he actually won the race. So you never know what is happening. But yeah, the Ercole for me it's the favorite this year.
How much has the Corona pandemic, Thomas, slowed down your career?
Well, 1 year we didn't race when the Corona pandemic didn't, when COVID hit. For 1 season, I didn't do anything, and that was very bad for me because I only stayed home, eating, doing nothing, waiting, and this was bad also for my body, also for everything, my reflexes. I wasn't doing anything for 1 year, but yeah, I mean, now we came back to, I am back to what I should be. I am exercising properly. I am back on my racing mentality. I am taking care of my body, and I am back in the game on a good level. It was bad for 1 year, but after that, okay, we need to move forward, focus and go.
How much are you looking forward to the race in Germany after a long break?
For me, I like a lot the race in Germany. I like a lot the rain also, so I don't have a problem if it rains. And I think Germany is one of the places where maybe we see rain on the track. I liked a lot Hockenheim, the original Euronascar GP. The circuit I think suit well the Euronascar cars. Very fast circuit, a lot of space on the track, so it was very nice racing there. And I tested in Oschersleben, so I am sure that we can do a good result there. I like it a lot also as a circuit, more close, more narrow and more aggressive as a circuit, but very nice. So I'm waiting to see.
What advice would you give younger people along the way if they don't make it to become a racer?
Well, not everybody can make it, and sometimes luck is also involved. You never know what can happen, like if you will be able to continue, because it's a sport that needs a lot of money to continue. And if I didn't have my sponsors, I wouldn't be able to race as well. Like it's not something that you do by yourself if you are not from a wealthy family. So on this time that we are living, if you don't have a good sponsor or you don't have the money yourself, then it's very hard to race. So many good drivers are not having the opportunity to show what they can do because they don't have the financial, let's say, aid to continue racing. So my advice is to, I don't know what to say, never give up. Always try to find a solution, try to find a sponsor, somebody that can help you, because you never know what opportunities might appear if you keep, digging for what you want.
Two answers I have for you. What else would you do if you had become a racing driver?
Probably basketball. I like a lot basketball. I would train to be a basketball player.
Okay, my last question for you, Thomas. Which social media channels are you most active on, and what would you like to read about yourself in the years to come?
Well, I don't know. YouTube and Facebook are the two apps, let's say, that I am using the most. I don't have a problem about what I will read for myself. I don't care actually. I just want to be as high as possible on the racing scale. I want to go to the US. So if somebody is writing that Krasonis made it and he's having a contract to NASCAR USA, then this is what I want to read. This is what I want to see.
All right, my friend. All right. Thomas, as I start with ending this interview in German for the German spectators.
Yeah, no problem.
And das war's, das große Gespräch mit Thomas Krasonis. Thank you so much, Thomas, for your talking the time for the conduct this interview, and I hope we're seeing maybe in October in Seoul.
Yeah, sure, no problem. I'm waiting for you in the Marko Stipp Motorsport hospitality.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Das war das Gespräch von Thomas Krasonis. Wenn ihr mehr über ihn wissen wollt, schaut einfach unten in der Beschreibung. Da gibt es gerne mal ein bisschen was abzuchecken. Lohnt sich auf jeden Fall. Ich sage vielen Dank. Habt noch eine schöne Zeit. und auch einen schönen Tag und besinnliche Feiertage wünsche ich. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye. Have a nice day.